Hello, dear friends. I am D.T. Sawant from J.A.T Art Science and Commerce College, Parvan, Malegaon Dist-Nashik. The topic which I had chosen, that is the place of Earth in universe. As everybody knows that about our solar system, how it is. The universe is incomprehensibly large in size and dimension. It consists of billions of galaxies, and each galaxy has billions of stars. A star has its own light and heat, and most of the stars have planets, satellites, and minor heavenly bodies. This view of the Earth means the planet of the solar system, which is in position considerably different from that held only a few hundred years ago, when the Earth was thought to occupy a privileged position at the center of the universe. Long before recorded history, people were aware of the close relationship between events on the Earth and the position of the heavenly bodies. The sun is particular. They noted that the change in the season and the floods of the great rivers, like the Nile, occurred when the celestial bodies reached a particular place in the heaven. It was because of this belief that the early civilizations, particularly the Egyptian, the Chinese, the Babylonian, and the Indian, began keeping records of the position of the celestial bodies. The Greek period is considered as the golden age, means the 600 BC to 50 BC. The Greek used the philosophical approach to explain the natural phenomena, including the heavenly bodies and the universe. They, however, held the geocentric view of the universe. The earth, they believed, was a spherical, motionless body at the center of the universe. It was in turn surrounded by a transparent hollow sphere, which is called as a celestial sphere, on which the stars were hung and carried on a daily trip around the earth. So, to the Greeks, all the stars on the celestial sphere except seven appear to remain in the same relative position to one another. These seven wonders, called planets of Greek, included the Sun, the Moon, the Mercury, the Venus, the Mars, the Jupiter, and the Saturn. Each was thought to have a circular orbit about the Earth. Although this system was incorrect, the Greeks were able to refine it to the point that it explained the apparent movements of the celestial bodies as seen from the Earth. It was Aristotle in 384 to 322 BC who concluded that the earth is spherical in shape. So, the first Greek to profess a sun centered or heliocentric universe was Aristarchus in 312 to 230 BC. As the first successful attempt to establish the size of the earth is created to Eratosthenes, that 276 to 194 BC. Eratosthenes observed the angle of the noonday sun at Sine, means the presently Aswan, and Alexandria, whose two cities presumed by him directly north and south of each other, having found that the angle differed by 7 degrees or 1 by 50 of the complete circle. He concluded that the circumference of the earth must be 50 times the distance between the two cities, which gave him figure of 2,50,000 stadia, means the 25,000 miles. His calculation of the earth's circumference was 38,460 kilometer, means the 24,662 miles, a figure very close to the exact length of the equator. Much of our knowledge of the Greek astronomy comes from a 13th volume treatise, Almagest, the Greek work, which was compiled by Ptolemy in 141 AD. So, if we'll see that the noted scientists who are known as the founders of the modern astronomy are Nicholas Copernicus, Johannes Kepler, Galileo Galilei, and Sir Isaac Newton. Nicholas Copernicus in 1473 to 1543, the Polish astronomer established that Earth is a planet. He reconstructed the solar system with the Sun at the center and the planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn orbiting it. This was the major break from the ancient idea that the motionless Earth was the center of all movements. He, however, mentioned that all the planets have circular orbits. As one satellite called Moon or Luna, it is responsible for the Earth's oceans. It is the only extraterrestrial place in humans have visited. 1 by 4th of the diameter which is having of the Earth. 1 by 50th Earth's volume which is having, and 1 by 80th Earth's mass. What about Earth? If the question arises that this is the third planet from the Sun, it is also has having a moderate to mild temperature year around. Its atmosphere has nitrogen and oxygen which are present, and hence it is having a liquid water. It is having a liquid water provides that the right energy for life as we know. So the 93 million miles the Earth is from the Sun. How far is that? To get the ideas of our size and distances in relation to the Sun, we will go outside to the football fields. I will be on one end holding a pencil. You will all be on the other and curled up into a ball. The eraser on the pencil is Earth and you are the Sun. Day and night. Sir Isaac Newton in 1643 to 1727, according to the old calendar, was born in the year of Galileo's death. His many accomplishments in the fields of mathematics and physics led his successor Lagrange to say that Newton was the greatest genius that ever existed. So Newton was the first to explain why the planet traveled around the Sun. He proved the Galileo concept and no force was required to keep an object in motion. Galileo had proposed that the natural tendency for the moving object, not affected by an outside force, was to continue moving at a uniform speed and in a straight line. This concept was later formalized by Newton and is now known as Newton's first law of motion. As a day and night, when we are facing the sun, it is the daytime and it is night time on the opposite side of the world. When we are facing away from the sun, it is night time and hence it is a daytime on the opposite side of the world. So hence we have seen the place of the earth in universe. Thank you very much.